One thing that's really crippling us in this pandemic is that we don't know exactly who has had COVID-19. An unknown large number of people have gotten it, but don't know. They were never tested because they had mild symptoms or they had maybe no symptoms at all. That's incredibly important information, though, because it could tell us who is now probably immune to the coronavirus. It's information that going forward is going to be essential as we try to get our societies back up and running, and that's where an antibody test comes in. It works like this. When it's infected with a pathogen, your body forms these proteins called antibodies. They're part of its immune response, and the antibodies it makes are tailored to that specific bug. Those antibodies remain in your system after you've gotten over the illness, helping to protect you from reinfection. An antibody test is a diagnostic for detecting them. So an antibody test for COVID-19 could tell us if you had it and maybe didn't even notice it. If that's the case, then you would theoretically no longer carry the bug or be able to infect anyone else, and you could get back to work. The short answer to this is yes. What you're talking about here is what health professionals call a false negative. That means when someone with an active infection tests negative for the disease, even though they actually have it. One reason that could happen is that the test is simply not sensitive enough. A study from China indicated that current testing methods might return false negatives up to 30% of the time, but we still don't have a lot of data there. There will also be a time window at the beginning of an infection when the active infection won't yet show up in PCR. Experts say possibly up to a week. Your chance of getting tested in this window are generally low, though, as you're likely to not be showing many symptoms so early in the course of the infection, though that obviously depends on the testing strategy in your home country. Antibody tests for revealing previous infection likely won't be perfect either.